When it came on the market, it was so cheap. It was like £7,000 an acre? Yeah, £7,000 an acre at the time, which had dropped dramatically. So I thought to myself, I can afford this. So what I did then, I was doing loads and loads of overtime, so I decided that I know what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy that bloody Woodland, so I did. And I saved and saved, and it took me 4 years to pay it off. Total of 24 grand. Because when we came here, we were just looking at it and we just thought, this is heaven. Seriously, I got here and I just thought I need this, just for tranquility, for peace. What we're in now, what we're talking about now, is this time of the year. Spring is my favourite time to see all this growth. If you noticed, you've seen it in the growth. It's beautiful, beautiful. And that's one of the reasons, and it also, it's my sanctuary. I'm going to be buried here. So I am going to be buried here. I'm looking underneath the 9 pines. Yeah, why not? Beautiful.
I put this camera together because I wanted to produce a very 1990s video camera effect. And rather than doing it in post-production, I decided I would find a cheap-ish colour CCTV camera with its poor dynamic range, terrible colour spectrum, exactly what I wanted. And I put a rig together based around that. So I'll talk you through the basics of the rig. What we can see here is the DeWalt battery pack. I've got plenty of those in the garage, that's why I plumped for that. Next is a voltage regulator giving me 5 volt and 12 volt out, 12 for the camera and 5 for one or two of the other parts that are powered on this. Not least of all the tablet, I'll talk about that later. And the HDMI converter here takes the signal from the camera and converts it to HDMI, and in turn that goes to this adapter that converts the HDMI to a USB that you can see plugged in there. And the rest of the camera then behaves much like a USB webcam does. I can then in turn film, or record should I say, on this Windows tablet that I've had kicking around for a long time, 12 years or so, and it does a perfect job. It does exactly what I wanted in creating that effect. The camera itself takes C-mount lenses there, and these are controlled, or the iris is controlled by the camera itself, which again adds to the effect because it's not very effective and sensitive, as cameras weren't in the era I'm looking for. I have built a control mechanism which enables me to control manually the servos in the iris of the lens, but that's for another video. It's producing exactly the effect I want, and I think the cost has been about 60, 70 pounds, perhaps the lens there was about £20 on top of that. So in filming terms, super cheap money.